Obas, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another cooking episode. Here we are on a beautiful Sunday morning. We've got the CrossRay BBQ on and the family wants some breakfast. What are we going to make? You can see, look in front of us, we've got ciabatta bread, we've got tomatoes, and we've got onions, capsicum and spices. Yep, we're going to make some traditional tomates mavga. Yes, tomatoes with eggs. And we're going to use our pan again on the CrossRay BBQ to show how versatile it is to not only cook your steak on the grill, but also use the pan on your CrossRay BBQ. The first thing we're going to do is get our pan ready. So we'll take the lid off, grab a little bit of olive oil, just like this. We don't want too much. And we'll put it on the CrossRay BBQ just to start warming up. Just like that. And to remind all your viewers, I've got my CrossRay BBQ with all 4 burners on low, and I'm going to be cooking on the bottom grill. Now, the first thing we're going to do is clean our tomatoes. I usually like grabbing some beautiful truss tomatoes and just cut the edge like this. Just cut them off like that. That's the first step. And then what we'll do is we'll crush all the tomatoes and cut them all up. So we'll grab a bowl, just like this, and I'll show you exactly. And I grab a little mobile grater like this, and I do just like that. Spin it round, get all the inside of the tomato, all the meat of the tomato off, just like this. There we go. See, just like that. And get the next one. The best season and the best time to make this meal is obviously in summer, when your tomatoes are the freshest and they're also the reddest. In winter, it's not as good. So we'll keep doing this with our tomatoes while our pan is getting warm. And all up, we probably want about, I'd say two cups of tomatoes. But again, it depends on how big you want to make your meal. So we'll continue that in a minute. We've got about a cup of capsicums as well that we're going to use, and about a cup of onions. Okay, so we've just got one more tomato I think left to do before we start getting our pan out of the CrossRay BBQ. There we go. There we go. So we've probably got a little bit extra here, but it will evaporate as we are frying it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that. Let's have a quick look to see how our pan is going. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Excellent. That's very hot now. We'll give it about 30 seconds just to cool down before we add our onion. So while we're waiting for our pan just to cool down a little bit, let me show you what the next ingredients will be. So we'll put our tomatoes just here on the side. We've got our capsicum and our onion. So we've got 1 cup of onion, basically one nice large size onion, chopped up nicely, and a capsicum as well. So we'll put them in first into our CrossRay BBQ. Now it's cooled down a little bit. There we go. So we'll let that brown for a couple of minutes, just like this. And then we'll add our capsicum in as well. As you can see, our onion is starting to caramelise now. And while we've had all our 4 burners on high, we're going to turn off the far 2 left because we're not going to need them now, but we used them earlier to get our grill nice and warm. So now I'm going to add my 1 cup of capsicums. And I'm going to make sure now, look at these beautiful colours starting to come through. I'm going to make sure that they're really welted right down and the onions caramelise with the capsicums all the way through. That shouldn't take more than about 2 or 3 minutes. See now, it's been about 3 minutes that we've had our pan on the CrossRay BBQ, and all the onion and the capsicum now has caramelised. And some of you guys might be asking, how can you be making tomatoes with eggs or tomates mavga with capsicums? Well, we know Jack the Greek, his view has always been the Greeks invented everything, but I've got a feeling this might have come from the Middle East, this meal. So we've added a bit of Middle Eastern flavour. So now, while we've got it off the pan and off the grill, we're going to put our salt. Just a nice handful of salt like that. We're going to put our pepper, just like this. We're going to put a little bit of chilli. You can see where the Middle Eastern theme is coming now from. We're going to put a couple more spices, just a little bit of cumin as well. There we go. And last but not least, we're going to add just a little bit of paprika there. Perfect. There we go. Oh, one more spice to go. A little bit of thyme. Just like that. We'll put that in. That's it. Beautiful. Give that a little bit of a mix. And you might want to come in close now because we're going to put it back on the CrossRay BBQ. We've got 2 burners on low. And that will come up again. And while we're there, we're going to add our tomatoes. So you can see that I've got close to probably nearly 3 cups of tomato now. So we're going to put that in just like that. Beautiful. There you go. And let's have give it a bit of a mix and see, do we need any more? Yes, I would say we'll put a lot. Just like that. Because it is quite a large pan that I'm using today on the CrossRay BBQ. And there we go. So put it all in just like this. Beautiful. Now put that away. To summarise what we've done, we've used 1 large onion, 1 capsicum, and around 3 cups of crushed tomatoes. So we're going to put that in the CrossRay BBQ like we have now. We're going to let that warm up again with the lid down for around about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're going to keep mixing it while it's simmering. And we'll be back to put the rest of the ingredients. Opa. Around 10 minutes now since we've been cooking and simmering away our tomatoes and just reducing them. Look at that. Beautiful. That's probably got about 5 minutes to go based on their consistency. Before we put it back in, let's have a quick look and just give it a quick taste and see. Ah, smell that. The aromas are beautiful. Let's see if our spices are right. Ah, magic. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's put it straight back in the CrossRay BBQ. Give that 5 more minutes with the lid down, and then we'll start preparing our eggs. Okay, we've been cooking our tomatoes on the CrossRay BBQ now for around 15 minutes. They should be all ready, but before we do that, let's start preparing our plate and our bench for our next stage. We have our eggs, and yes, Jack, the Greek, loves his organic eggs. Thanks to our friends from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game, Betty and Dimitri. Today we have Milawa eggs, so we're going to cook with them. Beautiful. Nice free range eggs. There we go. Now let's take out our meal. Beautiful. Look at that. That's how it should be. And if you look closely, you'll see that it's really thickened up. So what we'll do is, we'll put about 5 or 6 eggs in here. As you can see, I'm sort of separating it a little bit, just to make some holes, because this is where we're going to put our eggs. We're going to put them around here, just like that. Okay, so let's grab our egg. Bang, bang. Opa. One there, just like that. Okay, we've put in 3 eggs. Now we're putting in 4 eggs. You've got to come in closely and have a look. It is very delicate, this process, because you've got to try to make sure that your eggs remain separated. Just separate that just like that. That's it. We'll put that egg in there. Opa. And we don't want them arguing with each other. We want them to be neighbours. So there we go. And bang, bang. One more. There we go. Just like that. There we go. We have our beautiful eggs. 6 eggs in there. Again, thanking our friends from Preston Free Range Poultry for providing our free range eggs from Milawa. Thank you. We put that back in now. Straight into the CrossRay BBQ very delicately. Put it back on the burners. Leave that for around 10 minutes while the eggs cook, and we're ready to plate up a beautiful domates Avga. It's been around 10 minutes, but I did have a sneak peek at the 5th minute mark to see how our tomatoes and eggs are cooking. Now, let's open the lid and have a good look and come in close, because you'll see that it's perfect. Oh, bus. Look at that. We don't want to overcook it, so let's bring it to the front, right here, and let's just finish that off here. Just like that. We'll turn the lid down, and opa, look at that. Excellent. What a smell, what a smell. We've got a little bit of parsley here, as you know, from Jack the Greek. Just put a couple of bits, just like this. And here we go. We have our beautiful Greek and Middle Eastern inspired tomatoes Avga Domates, Avga, just there. And you're going to ask me, what about the bread? Well, we do have to cut up some bread. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to share this meal with the family. And we're not going to plate it up. We're just going to share it from the pan. So we'll put that in like that. Just there. Beautiful. A couple more pieces. Just there. And one more just over there. There we go. Put this away. Just there. And thanks again to Milawa and Benny from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game for our eggs today. And here we are from Jack the Greek. Once again, it's taken us about 25 minutes to make this beautiful meal. You don't normally have it for brunch or breakfast with your family. Plate it up, have it in the pan. It's up to you. But once again, thank you from Jack the Greek. Opa.